I spent a long time looking upward, blaming every star above for the outcomes and the endings of the things I'd made and loved. Told myself the cards were dealt wrong, told myself the tide was fixed, but the fall was never in the stars, it was in the things I'd mixed into every choice and every pattern I refused to see. The fall was not in any constellation, the fault was always me.
I've been the same kind of deflector, finding something else to hold, responsible for every chapter where the story didn't go as told. The universe, the time, and someone else, the thing that wasn't right. But the life I lived was built by no one other than the one I face tonight. In the mirror, in the morning, after all the blame burns out, the fall was never in the stars. That's the truth nobody wants to shout. Voices blend, they'll end it. Accountability is terrifying, but it's also where the power lives. Massive rock anthem. Fault in the stars, fault in the stars. I was looking up when I should have looked in. Fault in the stars, fault in the stars. The story I kept losing, I was writing it. Every outcome, every ending, every message that kept sending. Fault in the stars was always fault in me. This is not the self-destruction of the person who takes all the blame. This is not about the beating that produces only shame. This is different. This is ownership. This is standing in the light of your own particular agency and saying, I have the right to make this different. I have the power to choose again, to build again. And the stars above were never keeping me from anything. And then I stopped looking up for reasons, started looking in instead. And the fault I found there wasn't tragic, it was just something I could thread. Horses, full power. Accountability is terrifying, but it's also where the power lives. Massive rock anthem. Fault in the stars, fault in the stars. I was looking up when I should have looked in. Fault in the stars, fault in the stars. The story I kept losing, I was writing it. Every outcome, every ending, every message that kept sending. Fault in the stars
I spent a long time looking upward, blaming every star above for the outcomes and the endings of the things I'd made and loved. Told myself the cards were dealt wrong, told myself the tide was fixed. But the fault was never in the stars, it was in the things I'd mixed into every choice and every pattern I refused to see. The fault was not in any constellation, the fault was always me.
I've been the same kind of deflector, finding something else to hold, responsible for every chapter where the story didn't go as told. The universe, the timing, someone else, the thing that wasn't right. But the life I lived was built by no one other than the one I face tonight. Self-destruction of the person who takes all the blame. This is not about the beating that produces only shame. This is different, this is ownership, this is standing in the light of your own particular agency and saying I have the right to make this different. I have the power to choose again, to build again. And the stars above were never keeping me from anything. And then I stopped looking up for reasons, started looking in instead. And the fault I found there wasn't tragic, it was just something I could thread. Look within, find the proof. Not to punish, just to see. Not to punish, to be free. Fault in the stars. But also lies. moment that I owned it, everything became available. navigable. The moment that I claimed it, everything felt navigable. Together the fault was never outside, the fault was where the power hid. And when I claimed the fault, I claimed the freedom that it did. Claim it, claim it, change it, we're on it. Fault in the stars, fault in the stars. Stop looking up and finally looked in. Fault in the stars, fault in the stars. The story I was losing, I can win. Every outcome, every ending, every message that kept sending. Fault in the stars was always fault in me, and that means I am free. Fault in the stars, always mine.